Welcome to Hot Women Wanted.
We're three childhood best friends who have been through it all and talk about it all.
Everything from hot flashes to hot takes to hot topics. So come join us.
Hi, welcome to Hot Women Wanted podcast. I'm Julie Cola, joined by my fellow hotties and co-hosts Julie Strauss-Greeley and Meredith Young. If you were new to the pod, we really are three lifelong best friends who like to obsess over everything from hot flashes to hot Bravo topics. Today we have guest hottie, reality TV influencer, and host of Dumpster Dive podcast, Tom Hamlett. Welcome to the pod, Tom.
Oh my God, reality TV influencer. Wow, that felt big. You know, I usually hate influencers, so
There's a little self-loathing going on there.
Yeah, no, there is. The vibe already is great. I'm mad I'm not out east with y'all sharing a glass of something.
We would love it. I mean, we love a guest hottie, and boy, oh boy, I can't wait to get into it with you because we are just loving your takes online. So they crack
oh my
us
God,
up.
thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm a little unhinged, but try to keep it kind of classy too. So
you do. Oh my God,
Thank
and like in the words of Luann, is it Luann or please make it about don't let it be about Tom. We want it to be about Tom. Exactly.
You know, see, that was almost the name of the podcast at one point. I was like, should I just change it? Because I started the show with my sister, and then she just work stuff was taking over, so I took it on alone. And then I was like, should it just be called like It's About Tom? But I was like, it's a little egotistical. But for those that get it.
That's the thing. For those who get it, it's so on the nose. I like
maybe
a
live show, a tour, or something like that. It's About Tom will definitely be used in some format. But
you could make all your merch about that. I love it.
I know it's good really Tom. Cute. I'm like the only good Tom we have left.
Well, exactly. There's like no. I mean, what is
true.
it about? By the way, what is it about Tom and Bravo? I mean, they're all
it's bad.
a
they're
little
all
shady and problematic.
Bad.
Well, listen. I mean, the men in general. I mean, can you find many good ones?
Yeah, you like one, and then you're like, and then you actually find out that they're terrible. Like we all. I mean, I was guilty. I liked West for a year or so of my life, and then felt bamboozled by that. So
yeah. Oh my God!
If you go back to us, like if you go back to our early episodes when West first joined that show, we were like, he is a breath of fresh. Boy, this guy is so funny. He is so warm and engaging. We love his dad bod. Yeah, like.
And I was like, my God, he's so supportive. He's so supportive of Amanda, like a brother.
No, we were like, he's so supportive of women. I'm like, actually, he's the absolute
I know. Well,
worst.
see, my theory about him is he's actually the most dangerous fuckboy because he pretends to care about women's rights.
Right.
Yeah. Bingo.
He cosplays the good guy.
Yeah, no, he learned. Someone taught him along the way, like how to be the good guy, and he's like, "That's the mask he puts on," which is really frightening, actually.
It actually is terrifying. All right, we're not getting West any more air.
No, that's it. No more West. Okay, so today on the pod, we are going to be talking about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills casting news with Tracy, Tutor, and Leah Remini. We're excited about that. Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Vicky's still a stick in the mud, and Bronwyn's very mad for some reason. We're going to talk about it. And then Next Gen, Charlie is, a scary Prince Charming that for some reason the three of us are really enamored by.
Talking about bad guys.
Yeah, are you endeared by him?
Yes.
No, not endeared. But not endeared. Not endeared. I am completely fascinated by him. I am. I'm fascinated is better, but not endeared. Not endeared.
Julie's all in. She said yes.
I was like, that was a hard yes for me. I'm like, yep, I am.
I'm like, but Liam has the great apartment in Manhattan and the rich parents.
And I love Shy.
Well,
I love Shy.
We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it.
Okay, so let's first out. Okay, Tom, hot take on the casting, Tracy, Tutor, and Leah Remini. Thoughts?
Yeah, I think so. I was not $1 Million Listing person, really. Like I watched LA in the 2010, early 2010, right when it aired. Like I was watching everything that was going on there and $1 Million Listing New York, but I fell off at some point, and so I never got to Tracy Tutor. But I obviously have seen her in the ether and always really enjoyed her energy. She gives off great reality. She just has reality TV star energy. Some people just have it. She has that, so I have to imagine that she will be a great fit here. And I know people have been asking for that for a long time. But Leah Remini, however, I mean, I am a diehard Leah Remini fan. I watch that Scientology show, baby. I've seen every frame.
Really?
I love a cult. I love a cult. I don't like being
I
in
love a
one,
cult
but
too.
I love learning about a cult and
Yeah.
her dismantling Scientology. Honestly, and we use this term too like flippantly, but it is honestly brave of her to do that all
Yeah.
on
it's true.
camera because it's a scary
Well,
world to
especially
be a
with that
part of.
organization, they're not screwing around. So
No,
like,
they're not.
Yeah.
Where is Shelley, guys? Where is
Where
Shelley?
is Shelley? Where
Yeah.
is Shelley?
And if anyone's listening from Scientology, hello. Please
Hi,
don't
Tom.
come after us.
Another Tom. Yet
Yeah.
another Tom.
Yet another
Honestly,
Tom.
do they have podcasts? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there's Scientology pods out there.
They own everything.
So I'm excited though, and you know, I just think that she is going to be like unafraid to tell Dorit she's got $0.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just don't know. I guess so here's my hesitation. First of all, I love Leah Remini as an actress as well. I really have to say
Yeah.
that King of Queens for me was like a revelatory comedic show. Like I absolutely loved it. I loved every episode. I thought she was amazing on it. I loved the series. I really like her as an actress, and she has always kind of been in that like she's not like A++ list stardom, but she's like out there. You know what I mean? I was interested in following her, whatever. I don't, and maybe this is a larger problem with the cast in general of Beverly Hills. Like I don't know
Who's her
I
friend?
think you're right.
Where's she coming in from? Is that what you're saying?
Coming in from, and who's she gonna fit well with? Like it all is like puzzle pieces. And I think when somebody doesn't jive well, it kind of is odd. I think she's going to be very threatening to Erica Jane and Kyle, actually, because of the stardom thing and the entertainment business thing and I mean, no offense, Kyle, but Leah Remini's a real actress.
What are you saying, Julie?
I mean,
Well,
you being friends
Kyle was
with
in Halloween 10 and 11 and 1.
She was
And one.
with her dear friend and neighbor Jamie Lee Curtis. But
Exactly.
Right.
you know,
The
I don't know.
very chic Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes, the
I
chic
just
wind
don't know.
chimes.
I don't know where she fits. Like I don't know if I see her fitting. But like maybe that's good. Maybe that's the
But
thing.
see, she must have one connection in there somewhere. There has to be someone in the mix that knows her pretty well.
Okay.
But Jennifer Tilly was like kind of a bizarre choice
Tilly.
in many ways because like she only knew Sutton. She is like I think sometimes we forget Jennifer Tilly is like a bona fide actress. She's an Oscar nominated actress. Like she is
You're so
a
right.
very gifted comedian on screen. Like she is really the real deal. And she fit in pretty well with the show. I think with her in there, I bet you she is a bit of a lifeline to Leah. I'm sure they know each other. They have a similar
You're so
energy
right. That's
to
such
them.
a good point. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I see what you're saying, Julie, about her not maybe being all in on Kyle, but I actually could see them maybe having an existing relationship. Whether that ends up being like falling apart because of the show, I don't know, but I could see them kind of tangentially knowing each other. But she holds people's feet to the fire, so I could see her being at odds with people like Kathy Hilton or at odds with people like Sutton and Dorit.
Yeah.
People that like have some problematic parts of them. I could see her being like, you know.
She'll have like a bullshit meter up, and she'll be like,
Yeah.
I'm not
definitely.
buying that shit. I'm not buying that
Totally.
shit.
She
That would
will.
be fun. I like that. I mean, Erica Jane also kind of has that too. So it'll be interesting to see,
Right.
you know, how it all plays out.
And how do you? And Tom, what do you think? What Tracy Tutor? What does she do? She's in real estate, much
Real
like
estate. But
Mauricio.
She's also immensely wealthy from her childhood. Like her father is a huge developer, real estate person.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Huge company in California. So she grew up very wealthy, and she, to her credit, has made a fortune on her own in real estate. So when
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I think I don't really have a take on her necessarily because like I don't know her that well. I just know that she brings a great energy to the table. So anyone who's like down to clown, I'm always going to be down for.
Yeah.
Like anyone who's
Yeah.
going to bring something to the camera, I'm always down for. I struggle with casting decisions with people who like, you know, I kind of liked Amanda by the end in a weird, sick
I know.
way.
I
Not in a
know,
way that I
everybody-
think she would like, but I liked her.
speaking
love
of
to hate her.
cults, speaking
Yeah,
speaking
right,
of like
speaking of cults.
bitches love a cult, like
Right.
she's it.
Right.
But coming on, she had too much of an agenda to sell more books. You know, Leah Remini doesn't have anything to sell.
No,
Like she's
no.
very well off. Same with Tracy
Yeah.
Tutor. That she doesn't have anything to sell. She's not going to try and sell a house through that. So
Right.
I think that they'll both just come in ready to play.
Yeah,
I think you're
it'll
right.
be fun.
My one concern is I feel like the season might devolve a little bit into picking on Dorit or Dorit's really the vulnerable person.
Yeah.
And she is in a pretty vulnerable place. And I know she
Yeah.
already has beef with Tracy Tutor, apparently, over their
She
makeup artist
does.
and their hair
Yeah.
person.
From Jeff Lewis? Is that from Jeff
So
Lewis?
that came up on Jeff Lewis's.
No, it's
I think. Oh, it didn't come up on his
He
podcast?
wasn't the
it
origin
did
of it.
come
They
up
just,
on his podcast. Yeah.
yeah, but it
Yeah.
was he wasn't the origin of it. It came
Okay,
up
okay.
through a Watching Up's live appearance was when it like
Yeah.
got brought
Okay.
up. I think Tracy Toot. I think there was some question about like who of the Housewives do you know or something like that from Andy.
Okay.
And Tracy was like, I don't. Essentially alluded to her not messing with Dorit.
Yeah.
Because Dorit did some shady shit with her makeup.
So that
artist.
could
I
either
believe
be
that's
really great, or I just don't want it to be another season of like they're all over here and Dorit's over there. I'm
Yeah,
not
I don't
interested
like-
in
I
watching
don't
that
like-
again.
I don't
So
like
it's
any
like-
of the franchises when they gang up on one person.
we can't
It-
agreed. We can't have an island. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
work really.
I
Well,
think-
did y'all see? Did y'all see the news about Dorit? I'm gonna pull up the article. Dorit and PK selling LA mansion, and judge orders PK to pay
Yeah.
the mortgage, but the realtor on their
Yes,
joint
I
house
saw-
is Kyle's
I saw this.
daughter, Farrah, and her
Well, it's
and her baby
Farrah's
daddy.
Baby daddy.
Yes.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, Tom. I
So-
just saw this today. I'm like, how do I know the name Zach? I'm like, wait a minute.
It's great. So like Kyle is like kind of tangentially involved in Dorit and PK's house getting taken away.
Like, kind of like tangentially
Crazy.
involved in Dorit being evicted with a capital E. Like, you got to be out by
Right.
Wait,
November.
That's really awkward and
Wait,
hard.
and Mauricio's supposedly friends with PK.
Yeah.
I
think
think-
so.
That's really
think-
weird.
Yeah.
I think they're
That's
like
That's a real
bros
juicy
that go
little.
out. Yeah.
That's
that go on.
really incestuous, and I don't think good for anybody.
Listen, I think Bravo producers, casting, whoever it is, I think they did what they had to do, which is they are now putting butts in seats where
Yeah.
people are now excited to watch the new season. Because I think coming off of last season, people were kind of like, where is this going? You know, like, are we in danger of becoming another OC? What is happening? The storylines
Yeah.
feel tired. These relationships feel tired. So I think they did a really good thing in this casting. It's like, okay, people are going to watch now. We're at least
Well-
all going to watch.
And I did read Rachel Zoe is coming back.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So maybe Rachel Zoe and Tracy Tutor too, that will have a little connection. And Leah
Yeah.
Remini, she might have dressed her. Who knows?
You
All
know,
right,
it's
let's move-
funny. Well, let me just say this because Tom, I want to
Yeah.
get your take on it. Talking about
Mhm.
this, I just heard. I listen to Radio Andy a lot. Do you listen to Radio Andy at all?
I don't, but I'll actually be on Radio Andy next week. Guys, tune in to the John Hill Show.
Really, I love
We
the John Hill
love
show.
We love John Hill.
Okay.
I come on a good amount. I'll be on the 4th. What is that? That's Friday. So next Friday I'll be
Tuning
on.
in.
So tune
I
in.
will be
in, Tom.
listening. I listen all
We
the
all
time.
do.
I'm in my car all the time. But okay, so I guess last week was reruns because it was like from February of last year. Oh no, sorry, February of years ago, and they had Kyle on. And it was like her second season. It was like the old Kyle, and
wow.
and it was so interesting to hear her because she was so likable. Like she was so real and likable, and it was all the problems with her sister, and it really got me thinking. And then they had Erica Jane on after that, and same, like it was her first season, and she was talking about her season, and we hadn't seen it yet, and it was really interesting to hear them. And she was still married to Tom, another Tom. It is all about Tom.
I'm
I
telling you,
know,
it's
they're
all about
and
Tom.
But
terrible
another
Tom.
And she was still married to him and talking about how great he was. And and it got me thinking, like, these shows have all kind of jumped the shark because it was so real. Like when they all first started, New York with Bethenny and Jill Zarin and the fight. And, you know, like when you think about each franchise, it was so real when they all first started. And now we're like bringing these people on and people are producing themselves. And I don't know. Do you have thoughts about that?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's one of my issues with Beverly Hills as of late. Like it just doesn't have a
Good.
realness to it.
Yes,
I really
exactly.
did not. I haven't cared for the last couple seasons.
Agree.
Where I love my favorite type of housewife is the 50-plus woman who not ever expecting to be on reality television. It makes her a much more interesting person, and seeing
Yeah.
their rise to fame. It's why Dorinda is such a fantastic example of a housewife. She, of course, you know, you can have critiques of her maybe now that she's ultra super famous about how she navigates reality TV, but like those first, you know, 4 seasons that she was on, she was just so watchable because she just lived authentically. Same with people like Karen Huger. Karen Huger has
Yeah.
been that way since she
agree.
was a young parent to that family and just taking the kids to school. Like I know she's just had that energy, you know?
Yeah.
And so those are the types of characters I really like. I struggle sometimes with Beverly Hills when we're bringing in like previously famous people in, because they do kind of get it, right? And they're
Yeah.
not coming in as fresh. Erica came in on the scene as like a Z-list pop star that actually circulated around a lot of the the gay bars in New York. Like a lot of my friends would be like, I've seen Erica at Splash before, like perform.
Right.
And like I only knew her as that, and now she's a Real Housewife. So like I think it was a really exciting opportunity for her, but she's edited herself, you know, and now through all the things she's gone through, that she doesn't have that same grit. I miss the grit from a lot of these shows, but that's why I think Rhode Island popped really well.
Exactly.
Did y'all like Rhode
That's
Island?
why I mean Rhode
I
Island.
love
Like,
Rhode Island.
but that's the whole point. We were talking about this amongst ourselves because it's kind of like, is there a natural expiration date by which, like, okay, like they can't help it but start to produce themselves. They're too educated about the whole process, and they want to have a tagline, and they want to create conflict, and they know in order to stay on the show they have to now check this box, you know. So it's like maybe you should just have like a series for like 5 years, and then you have to start all over. Could be in the same city, but you have to completely recast the show. You know what I mean? Because I think in a way Kyle's almost her worst enemy. Like, yeah, great, she's been the consecutive housewife for 15 years, whatever she said on Ultimate Girls Trip. But like, it's a little too long. She doesn't share anything. She doesn't want to talk about anything. She only wants to put like a certain face out to the world. And I feel like she's expired as a Real Housewife in a way.
Well, she just has to open. I guess her story will be like Farrah. Now there'll be like Farrah's baby and the grandma thing. She'll switch her story around. But we did love Rhode Island. We were obsessed with it. I mean, that's great. Incredible casting.
Great.
I just hope season 2 is just as good. You know what I mean?
Well, my worry with that is that the character that fell into my description earlier is gone now, Liz.
Exactly.
You know, Liz was a perfect housewife because she like really didn't ever think she'd be on TV, and here she is, just has innate star quality. And but I do worry because without her, the median age of the show lowers a lot.
A lot.
She was like 10 years older than the oldest there.
Yeah.
She may have allegedly had too many legal problems to be on the show.
Well, right. When she came on and said no to that I'm like, babe, that only makes me think you did it more.
100%.
Exactly. Yeah.
We'll see you in 10 to 15.
Exactly.
Years.
But allegedly she filmed some scenes.
She did.
For this,
yeah, she's going to be in some
and
scenes.
then she's also going to be on Ultimate Girls Trip still. So
she shows up on that.
Okay,
well, that's a good segue.
Perfect segue. Want your hot takes on how you're feeling about Ultimate Girls Trip right now, because we're loving it.
I'm loving it. I'm having a good time. It is really funny because I was thinking about it. Bravo has just grown so much, and I don't know about y'all, but like I was watching it since its iteration. All these shows, I've been there since the beginning, and only we can speak this language. And so if you had shown if you show this show to someone in your life who doesn't know anything about Bravo, they wouldn't understand a millisecond of the show. Like it is all inside baseball. And I do actually really like that.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time with it. The obvious critique that I think we've all said is that Vicki it's tough.
God.
It's the biggest, like, it's such an enigma. She's like an enigma and a riddle. Like, what the hell?
Cash.
Like, she has been begging to be back on Bravo, like quite literally begging in a very public way. They put her back on, and she's like such a bummer.
She's such a wet noodle.
It's so weird. And the thing that I keep going back to is she has this kind of frightening obsession with death, and she's a life insurance a life insurance company. And I'm like, there's always an ultimatum. She's always talking about like, it'll never be better. Like all the good times are behind. She has anything good that happened to us was behind us. She's always like, yesterday was the last yesterday I'll ever have. Like she's just like in the state of like, I'm like, Vicki, I'm so freaked by your obsession with like life ending. Like let life continue on. It's such a bizarre way to look at life. And she has
this career hazard,
very
I don't know,
downtrodden energy to her. It's so, and it's sad because I don't think she sees it that way. Because she's so offended by people telling her that she is coming across.
I don't think she sees it that way at all. Like she's shocked when people are like, Vicki, like lighten up or get off your, and the obsession with work. I mean, that goes back to year 1 on the OC. There were so many scenes with like, Coda Insurance. Like she would be in group things and like on a phone or taking a call or And, I mean, Giselle's not wrong in terms of her comment in the car the other day in the episode. She's like, we're working here. Like, we're
right.
not just on vacation.
This
like,
is
this
a job.
is a job.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
getting
You're being
paid for
Vicky.
this.
You're on the
Like,
Bravo
clock.
clock.
Computer.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, clock in. It's like
Yeah.
an hour of filming. Clock
Yeah.
in.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then I
You
have
know
a
they
question.
got paid pretty.
No,
You
definitely.
should know
Yes.
that. Yes.
Definitely. And I have a question for you because I'm reading that Vicki becomes somehow fun by the time this thing ends. So I'm wondering if they're purposely making this like Vicki sucks. You know what I mean? Vicki's a downer. Vicki's not fun. Only for her to have like an arc of like Vicki's fun. I don't know. Do you think
Woohoo!
that?
Whooping it up.
Yeah,
We-
whooping it up by the end.
You know what? I like the optimism, Julia. I like it. Let's invest in that theory.
Well, I did hear Andy say, he did mention on Radio Andy, which is my source of truth. He said it's about episode 4 or episode 5 where Vicki makes a turn. And I bet you a producer was like, get in or get out.
Well,
Like,
no.
you
But
know,
the
like-
thing was that Vicki makes a turn and Luann takes a dive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard then Luann takes a dive. I did.
Yeah,
hear
that
read
Luann becomes the problem for like the remainder of the season.
We'll see. I love when Luann is a problem.
Me too. See, Luann's a fun problem. She is.
Yes.
She's like
Yes.
her ego
She's
is
a fun.
that's-
She's a fun problem to
I
have.
can't.
Yes.
The vision, and I am so sorry, but like, you're so right. Like, anybody who hasn't been watching this from the year one, the visuals of her with those fucking
Wings.
wings inside of somebody's house, like knocking into walls.
Kyle's house. I'm like, don't break the vase.
Like, knocking into like pictures on the wall are now askew because the wings are like, and then them putting her into like the, what's it called when you're like in a
The
The
harness.
The harness.
the harness, and then she's like, I'm sideways. It's like, it is
And
like,
then singing the voice. Oh my God.
it is like Lucille Ball. Like, it is hilarious.
But people love her. I mean, those are sold out shows. I mean, she is a hit cabaret show. She really does. Have you seen it,
Well,
Tom?
we fuel that monster. Because we go. I've never been, but we go because we make fun of her. But she thinks we're there to hear her serenade. Like, there's always kind of a like,
That's
are you in on it?
hilarious.
Yeah, but are you in on it? But that's the thing. It's so true. She feels it's all about like the accolades and she's so loved. And yet it's kind of like, not like we're kind of laughing at you. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's making money.
but that's
She
true.
is.
She's making money, and I feel that we are in a drought of broads and like divas. Like, I
Yeah.
miss like the old broads of yesteryear. Like, I
Good
I
point.
love that she carries on the energy of like Elaine Stritch.
does.
We don't have an Elaine Stritch to look to
No.
right now.
And
So
the
I
visuals
like
with
that
her-
she
I mean,
carries that torch.
the visuals of her.
does.
Like her rewatching the performance from Kyle's in the back of that car with Teresa like saying all the wrong words. And she's like rewatching herself while holding on to a vape, like a bright green vape. I'm like, the visuals, like this just doesn't get funnier. Like the
I
In a
producers, I'm
fedora,
like,
I know.
mind you.
and the fedora. It's like, okay.
She's amazing. By the way, Teresa, I've never seen a more. Did someone like shoot her up with Valium before she came on the show?
Sedate her, yeah. A horse
She's
tranquilizer.
she is such an easygoing Teresa on the show. Whatever. I
Well,
saw
see,
her holding.
Okay,
Okay.
I think her and Lisa have a similar issue, right? Where it's like
Okay,
they
let's hear it.
love these types of shows because they get to come in and be like, I'm the angel, like I just have never done anything wrong, and the girls just hate me for no reason. And then the second they enter state lines of their respective cities, all of a sudden they are scorched earth demons. And it's like, well,
Throwing tables.
that's why they don't like you.
Right. Well, no,
Prostitution whore.
and by the way, that started at last episode at the white party where it's like Bronwyn and
Heather.
Heather were like,
No, not Heather. It was
no,
Whitney.
not Heather. She hasn't
It was
showed up
Whitney.
yet. Bronwyn and
You're
Whitney. And they're like, everybody in Salt Lake City hates Lisa Barlow. And Giselle and Portia are like, not everybody in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
were like, everybody hates them. It's like,
Yeah.
how can that be? But it's so true. It's so true.
Oh my God. I loved when Portia said it when she was walking into the white party. And she's like bringing it. When she said
She goes,
She's-
oh, it's very white here.
she's
goes,
like,
"I'm
this is
bringing
the
the
whitest
pepper."
party I've ever been
She goes,
to.
I'm bringing the pepper.
I'm bringing the pepper. That's right.
Well, I
For
will-
me, she's like MVP of this. I feel like. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
What are y'all loving her?
100%.
I'm
Yes.
loving her. But I do wish. I mean, I feel like NeNe's going to make. I guess her. Next week and this week will be Sunday. Will be NeNe. But I wish it was more NeNe. She's only going to be in Atlanta. I thought she was going
Well,
to.
she did the
more of
opening
it.
scene. She did
She
the
did.
opening
Yeah.
scene, and NeNe's going to inch her way back. And like I said in a couple episodes, we were talking about this the first episode, and I was like, NeNe, like talk about the difference between a Vicki and a NeNe. Like NeNe gets the assignment. She
Yeah.
clocked in. She was like, okay, I'm back. I'm going to do this intro scene with Portia at her house packing, carrying the Birkin bag with all of my sayings on it. I've got my 5 like funny lines and quips and digs. She showed up. She looked great. She looked like a diva. She carried herself. She was happy to be. It was like, you get it. Welcome back with open arms.
And
you are like a housewife with a capital H, I love seeing NeNe back.
Do you
What
love
do you think
NeNe,
about
Tom?
that?
Oh, I mean, I of course she's the best. I love her
Yeah.
so much. My couple theories about her. One, I do think the Atlanta episodes cross over for 2. I think we get 2 Atlanta episodes. So I do think we'll
good.
get
Okay.
NeNe for 2 weeks on
Okay,
our
good.
screens.
That's good.
Maybe I think what's gonna happen is they just like split up the party in 2 because drama ensues, and then they'll to be
Yeah.
continued us or something like that. Like I think that's
Right.
probably how it'll work, but I do think we'll get her stretched out a bit. My theory about her is I saw a rumor that maybe she is rumored to be on the next season of Traders US Celebrity.
Okay.
Ooh, that'd
She'd be so
good.
good.
Seems to be like a stepping stone to coming back to Bravo. It happened with quite a few different women now.
Yeah.
I could see that happening. Also, I really think, I mean, I loved this past season of Atlanta, and I really think that they'll kind of bring her back in like a friend of role at the very
Yeah.
end of next season, maybe. Like maybe she
Yeah.
like crashes the trip and is like, I'm back.
Yeah.
And then madness ensues there. So
Yeah.
I think we're on a slow trajectory to get her back. And I think by the time we get to season 20 of Atlanta, which will be here before we know it, I think she'll be back with us.
I think
Ooh,
you're right.
I hope so.
And I welcome
Okay.
that.
Before we wrap up this part of the segment, I wanted to ask you a question. Okay, one of the things I would love to see, which I don't think is going to happen, but it would really be fun to see, is Portia sitting down with Kyle about her lesbianism.
Okay, that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that,
They're
honestly.
mutual lesbian. Now Kyle is so reluctant to talk about it, and Portia's
thought Portia-
so out there.
No, Portia was joking around with her about scissoring. She kind of did joke around with
No,
that.
but I mean like a
Right,
real
but Kyle,
conversation.
like,
A real
there's no- yeah.
conversation. Like, come on, Kyle. It's
She might
okay.
have.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I think I think that would be good. Kyle has some stuff. There's stuff there. I don't know if it's stuff with Big Kathy or I don't know who
Yeah,
instilled
that's
it, but there's
true. That's a
I
good
think
point.
there's just some self kind of not hatred. That sounds bad, but you know what I mean. Just like insecurities about sexuality that maybe have been instilled from people around her.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
she's
That
so
even though
tightly
she's
wound.
welcoming, maybe like I don't know that those in her circles. I think she worries that they would view her differently if
Yeah.
she
You know, it's interesting you
was
should
with
say that.
women.
Because I remember at the reunion when this was like when it was all just rumors and the music video had just come out and there was like this, like the music video was so sexual. And somebody asked it, maybe it was Andy, and Kathy was like, absolutely not. I mean, that is not Kyle. Like she had a real absolute, like, no, and so I bet you're right.
But
I think she's just also somebody where like the image of it all is so important to her. She grew up in the industry. She was a child star. There's a lot of pressure there. I mean, look at all the child stars that then kind of go, they're fighting against a certain kind of image of themselves and being perfect. And when you're a kid on set and behaving a certain way. And I just think she's so tightly wound. Like Kyle to me, and like game recognizes game. Of the three of us, I'm the tightly wound one. Like, trust me, like I get it. I get it, Kyle. But like, she just is so tightly wound. It's like, I just don't think she can. I don't think she can ever do it in a public way. I really don't. I think she
Really
can't
interesting.
fight against
Okay.
that image.
I think Kyle, for me, she loved the persona of the Mauricio perfect life. We're the perfect couple. And when that exploded, and I think something happened with them. Like he fucked her over or cheated on her. Who the hell knows?
I
Something
think he was
bad happened.
I think he was cheating on her for years.
No, I think of
Yeah.
course but I think something happened with him that she was like, fuck you. I'm gonna have an affair now and it's gonna be a woman and fuck you and see you later.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I still think she pines for him. And it's the way she talks about him. Every time his name comes up, she's filled with tears. And now at
Yeah,
this point,
it's true.
she should sort of be like, I have Morgan. I've got a successful show. I got my team, my girls, my grown kids. Like, I'm good. I don't
Yeah.
need you. But somehow she doesn't, it seems like she can't get over him. What do you think
about that?
I think it's the life though. Like she like doesn't want the
persona.
life. Yeah, like I don't think I think deep down she would love to move to Colorado, like live on a farm and like in the mountains of Colorado with a woman and just live off of the money that she's made being on television for
hmm
15 years and her like family money and just like retire and live a peaceful life. But she's like kind of fallen into this cycle of being on reality television and how her appearance is really important to her because it's a business. Like she has become a business. And so I think part of her thinks that stepping away from the show or altering who everyone thinks she may be is going to make the business kind of fall apart. She comes from Kathy is a business person. Like
Yeah.
I'm not saying she runs
Mhm.
her business well. I'm just saying like she is like the Hiltons are a business, like as an entity,
They
and they're
are,
all
yeah.
about
Mhm.
keeping up appearances. And so I just
Yeah.
think until she leaves the show, I don't think she'll fully accept who she is because she doesn't want it to be that front facing. That would
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
kind of my read.
That's
on
a
That's
good
fair.
point.
That's
That's
fair.
a good point.
And then I heard her daughter, I don't know, that's not fair. Maybe the younger one's she's on Next Gen LA, right? Isn't that the Next Gen
Oh yeah,
Beverly Hills?
Alexia or
I think it's
Alexia, I think.
Alexia. I think it's the one who just got married. I think it's Alexia.
it's
I'm
crazy
not
to me
sure.
how old they all are. The daughters.
I know.
I
Like
know.
Portia was a
Portia's
baby
in
when
college.
yeah,
Portia
no, she's in
was a
college.
baby, like a little teeny tiny toddler, like 2, I think.
I mean, look at Gia.
I
Gia
know.
was a little girl. Gia is
I
now
know.
she's on a show.
Oh,
I mean,
that's a
Gia.
perfect transition. There's a perfect transition, Mary. You didn't even know it.
I know.
you
Look at
bring-
me.
Look at
I'm
you
making
bringing in Next
transitions.
Gen.
Look at you introducing our next segment.
I love
Tom?
y'all. This vibe is great. I wish we had like a bottle of wine open.
I wish you were in the hands. We would go
Listen,
over drinks after this.
Tom, we will be going to drinks with you. Like,
We
trust
will, we
us,
will.
When we get back to the city.
Okay,
or you could
next-
just bring us on your next appearance with John Hill. We'd be happy to join you.
Yes. let's do
Next Gen, I want your thoughts. We are obsessed with it. Like I am
Obsessed.
obsessed with it. I loved it from season 1. What do you think?
So I'm not in the team of like I see a lot of people being like it's my favorite show. I objectively am like this is really good. I definitely see
Yeah.
that. I think I don't know if it was like having Love Island fatigue, but I just feel like I've consumed so much young people content.
Yeah. That's fair.
I'm just like, oh my God. I'm 35 and like I guess Charlie is 30, but like the rest of them are
31,
like freshly
31.
21. Oh, 31.
Yeah.
The rest of them are just so young and like
They are.
they speak a different language. It's a completely different New York than the New York I live in. And I don't know. I liked
That's
in the
true.
city a little bit more because it was like felt like the New York I know. This feels so
Yeah.
foreign to me that sometimes I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? Is this what the kids are like these days? Maybe it just makes you feel out of touch with the kids. But
Yeah.
objectively, a good show. I can't believe Brooks is so boring in his reality television show.
What? I've never seen somebody take it such
Tom?
a dive. Such a
Tom,
dive.
It's so
I
weird.
don't
Did he
even know if I
dive?
agree with
Did
that
he
sta-
take a
No,
dive?
I don't know if I agree
actually,
with that
though?
statement.
I think
I'm
that's
with
my
you, Tom.
thought, though. Yeah,
with you,
like was
Tom.
he ever good? Is the
can't.
question.
Okay, you
can't
That's a
with this
great
kid.
question. That's
That
a
was
great
my
question.
He wasn't ever good. I can answer it. He was not ever good. And he's actually even worse. And also, his monotone, I can't take it. And again, it's like the same, like, even maybe because he's the child of a reality TV star. Like, he's so trying to produce his own self. And it's like, he doesn't want to have conflict. He doesn't want to answer this question. He doesn't want to do anything than talk about that hideous
Tracksuit business.
hideous, for those
Why
just
is he
listening,
upset?
fashion. I'm putting air quotes. Fashion. I mean, what is this? With
Well,
the
I mean,
tracksuits?
I love soft clothes, baby. Like I get home and I put on a short and a big shirt, okay? But I've never seen someone double down so hard on like sweatsuits being your brand of like fashion. I mean, he's been in the sweatsuit game now since season 2 of Salt Lake City. That's like 5 years ago. Like
Oh, and they're terrible.
And by the way,
my
terrible.
God.
No.
awful.
Oh.
And I was saying to these guys today, we were cracking up outside. I was like, my God, those like next gen producers are so shady because the side by side of like Brooks's photo shoot and Shy's photo shoot, who by the way, I love Shy, so maybe I'm biased. We've discussed how much I love Shy. It's not great for a 50-year-old woman, but whatever. But I mean, I could set him up with one of my daughters. Like, it's embarrassing.
Okay, maybe don't. Just because you might love him too much.
Exactly.
I mean, it would not be great.
Are we gonna have like a
But-
graduate situation here on our hands?
could.
It's really possible.
It's really possible. Our love for Shy knows no end. But he at least is doing something creative. It's well made. It's like repurposing. It's like cool items. It's like cool stuff. It feels like there's some talent there, whether it's him or somebody behind the scenes. Like the side by side of the two photo shoots, one was like so artsy and well done and well produced. And then there's like Brooks, they all have their hoods up on these hideous tracksuits. They're primary colored tracksuits. Like, who's buying this in canary yellow? Like, who?
It's
Canary
so
yellow.
weird. Well, the thing
was
is,
weird.
I think the core separation is like Shy has like a point of view with his fashion, where
Right.
I don't
He
know what the point
does.
of view is with Brooks. I think it's, just
the
like,
tracksuit. It's
but,
like
but
But
why?
Brooks is not
I
a
guess
track-
this
he's
would
not a
be my
tracksuit guy.
question.
Yeah. He's not a,
Brooks
you know.
wouldn't be caught dead in his own tracksuit if it
I know.
wasn't his own tracksuit.
the problem with Brooks is the same problem I have with Vicki, which is he doesn't want to be there. Like he is not having fun. He hates every minute of it. And so we have to sit there and watch him hate every minute of it. And that is not fun TV. You know, like I just think they have to write him off. I hate to say it, but like he doesn't want to be there. So don't be there, you know?
Well, first of all, he has last seat at the reunion. That says it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
And
Tough
I'm
stuff.
wondering if
Tough stuff.
it is tough stuff. That's going to devastate Meredith Marks. No one's going to be
I
more
mean,
upset.
It's terrible for the company, the Marks Incorporation.
I'm sorry. Meredith Marks will be disengaging with her son.
I mean,
Exactly.
when you've got Meredith and Seth on a FaceTime every episode, you know we're in trouble. You
Exactly.
know we're in trouble.
Exactly.
Well, Meredith doesn't exactly light up a room. I mean, I love her,
No,
but like,
No, it's true.
No. I feel like they're almost like an SNL skit, like the Monotone Family. Like it's a funny, like I think this is an SNL idea. It's like a reality
Yeah.
TV family that's completely monotone. They
and
are
all
the most.
but Seth is so lively, right? But then
Oh,
the rest
he
of them are
is.
like, "What do you want for dinner, Mom? Oh, honey, I want the chicken paillard."
Wait, have you met them in person?
No. I haven't met. Honestly, I don't have that many good like in-person Bravo people. The only the cast that I've seen and spent the most time with, but like I don't like know them, would be Summer House.
Okay.
Our
Well,
favorite
listen, I
family.
met the Marks family in person. They came to Austin, Texas. I stood
Okay.
online. I went with my gay BFF. We stood online. We did the whole thing. We got up there, and let me tell you something. And this is going to be shocking, but it is true. Seth is sexy in person. He
I
looks
get it.
through your eye. Like there is a stare there that I wasn't prepared for. I really was. I was like, oh my God, I can see why he cheats on her all the time. Because this man, you fall for him in the minute. And I don't even like him on TV. But then all of a sudden I was in person with him and he almost has like fuck you eyes, like fuck me eyes,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
And then,
I
yeah,
see
and then you-
that.
And then you said, "My name is Meredith."
I know. I did.
and
I
you
did.
just charmed him to death.
I did. I was like, I am a Meredith too. And I'm a happier
So-
Meredith.
So Meredith has Seth. Julie has Shy. Julia, who do you have?
Well, if you're going to take Shy, I'm going to take Bad Boy Charlie.
Yes.
Because he's
That fits
31.
you.
Okay.
He's 31.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be arrested.
Exactly.
Yeah. Charlie is good TV. I have to
Yes.
tell you something. He
He's
is
great.
really good TV. He's a very problematic individual, but boy, is it good to watch.
Okay, so last night's episode, when we watched it, the only thing that really pissed me off about Charlie, my boyfriend,
Yeah.
really
Your
upset
boyfriend.
me. My boyfriend upset me last night when he was kept on saying, like, yeah, I can.
If I
did he
want to
say,
fuck Ariana.
If I want to fuck her, I can fuck her. And I'm like, wait a second, she's right there. Like, you can't fuck her if you want to fuck her. It has to be mutual. And then
Right.
nobody
or
said
her.
anything.
She
Right.
decides.
But she didn't say. Nobody said anything. I'm like, come on, ladies, like, say something. Right?
Well, yeah, but I think there's some pieces to this puzzle we're not hearing.
I agree.
all of.
That's what I said.
'Cause
I said.
Ariana, I'm like, girl, you don't seem too upset about these men fighting over you, and you stayed up all. It's the age old situation though, where it's like the really sweet guy who like literally on paper would take care of you, and then there's Charlie, right? So it's like, and so sometimes you just kind of want a Charlie to say like, yeah, I did it. It was terrible, but like we had a
Yeah.
fun time.
Yeah.
And so I think that she's a little more down for everything. And I think the whole cast kind of sees it, which is why there's not as much backlash. I wouldn't touch Charlie with a 10-foot pole. No shade to you, Julia. He freaks me.
No,
He
he
seems
freaks
a
me
little
out.
seedy.
No. I mean, well, trust me, you lost me at what would it be when he kidnapped the guy? What was that? The crypto kidnapping.
The
That's what
crypto,
it was.
Exactly.
insane.
Yeah. And I
He
think it's
lost you
really
there?
interesting.
That's where he lost you?
It kind of lost me at crypto kidnapping.
Wasn't
Kind
him
of this
dealing
much.
weed out of his like Tribeca
Right.
penthouse?
Well, also, somebody said that last night on last night's episode. They were talking about Ariana going to his apartment at 1 a.m. for a sesh. And like, everyone's like, I mean, everyone goes to Charlie for weed. He has the best weed. Like, it's like, I was like, oh, okay. So we're still selling weed out of our apartment. Okay.
Whenever I see a young white man selling weed, I want to ask him, what are you doing with the prison complex situation that we have in this country with the amount of people that are incarcerated for marijuana? Meanwhile, Charlie, cryptocurrency, whatever his last name is, over here selling weed freely on television.
Totally.
know.
No, I mean, and they
know.
talk about it openly. This is like the second season.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
it came
this is
up-
crazy. The gall
Yeah.
of your whiteness, Charlie.
Yeah.
I know.
It's so
I
interesting
know.
to us, though, because we've also been talking about the fact that the Bravo kids, I think, are the weak links. Like, I think it's the city kids, like the Charlie,
Totally.
the Shy, the Liam.
Oh my God, the
they're
best.
killing it. They are killing it.
Well, this cast is. I know you're not loving it, Tom, but I think this cast is killing.
No,
it.
I
love it.
like all of them. Yeah.
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 And I
Yeah.
think that's why I'm worried about the LA one, because I think the LA one is relying too much on the Bravo nepotism kiddos. Where
Well, we don't know who the cast is yet.
Yeah, they did. They released it.
Oh, they released
It's-
it?
It was
know
like
what?
the
It's-
unofficial. Like, it's not Bravo didn't release it, but it was
and
like
also, it's a harder city. Like, part of the
Well,
cast is New York.
yeah, New York has an energy to it. I think we all
Right.
know that. Like,
Right.
there's
Yeah.
just there, and even the kids in New York, like especially
Right.
people that grew up in New York or going to college in New York, you have like a wherewithal to you that you don't have when you're just kind of driving from like, your friend's house to another friend's house to your high school to your friend's backyard pool. Like in the
Right,
city,
yeah.
no matter how young you are, you're still out in these streets, like navigating the world. You build
Yeah.
character that way, and people are just really interesting here.
Yeah, they
that's
are.
true.
And,
It
and
is
that's
true.
like an element of the show. You just cannot recreate that in LA. You just can't.
Well, we'll see what they bring us. I'm
Yeah.
kind of excited for it, to be honest. I would love
Yeah.
Wait, who is it? I know we have Dubrow and we have
One of
Romansky.
Kyle's kids. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like,
That's all I know about. Who else?
No, wait.
Camille's daughter, I believe.
Oh yeah, Camille's
Yeah.
daughter. So that's 3 of them. But I think you need the thing that makes the Next Gen so cool, besides New York City, is the casting. I mean, like Charlie. How'd they find Charlie? So a
Right.
lot of these kids went to college together. They went to NYU. They had like
Right.
real connections. So
Well,
I think you need that.
Brooks brought them all together.
Yeah, that's what made that so great, though.
Yeah.
Like
Oh wait, I
Mira.
have it up here.
Okay.
I forgot. We have Noelle, Cynthia's daughter.
Ooh, okay, I'm interested in that.
I like her. We have Amelia, Lisa Rinna's daughter.
Oh, yeah. Amelia.
This is all
okay.
allegedly, obviously, but
Yeah. Yeah.
and then Sophia, not Alexia. Sophia is
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
is-
Sophia. Okay. Okay.
I just love that it
Adrian
feels like
Malouf's
organic.
sons.
Okay. I mean, you lose me
Well,
there.
didn't know they were still in the mix. Nick Dubrow.
So that's why Adrian Malouf showed up at the white party with
That's
the whole arm in
right.
the
Oh,
sling.
there you go.
Okay.
There you have it.
Mm.
Preston Pippin.
God, Larsa's son. All right.
Oh,
Mm.
that's why Larsa was hanging out. Where was
That's why Larsa was photographed with. Oh no, she was photographed with the
So is
Rhode
this
Island girls.
all
Yeah.
like is the LA one like we're not going to get a Georgia in this group?
No, there are
That's what I'm
others here. I didn't
saying.
say. There are others
They
here.
are.
Yeah. Well, also, this is a Reddit thread from a year ago, so this could be wrong, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's what
Who
like
knows?
Georgia is such a kook. I love her. Like she's so out there, and like you can't write of Georgia. You
No,
just
you
have to
can't
be
write
a
a
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
loving
was so hilarious. That was fine. Clown. He was like clown.
She's like, oh, sorry,
know.
Jester.
a Jester. I
so
I
mean
really
to
love
Shy.
Georgia.
You
I
love
know they
Georgia.
are. Yeah,
You love
her.
Georgia, huh?
She's
So what-
nuts. I mean, by love, I don't mean I want nothing to do with her. I want to clarify. That's what I mean by love.
But also, like, how hilarious is it with Georgia that, like, every episode, first of all, the myriad of business ideas, all of which are never going to be, but like the business partners that she has axed, like, she's like, you're going to have to run that question by my attorney because I'm no longer speaking to.
I know what? Like, what are you? Also, the idea of making a cleaning product for her generation. My brain goes places. I'm like, so does your generation not clean? And what's going to make this better for your generation?
Right.
And
Calling
honestly,
it
I thought
young.
those bottles were cute. I actually liked
thought
this.
the bo-
I thought that.
Me too. I thought the
Smart
bottle
packaging.
design. I thought the bottle design was amazing. The splat I thought was great. I
I thought the
colors were great.
idea was horrific and the
Yeah.
bottle design was great.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
So
y'all are in the
funny.
Hamptons right now. Can you
Yeah.
please go? I
Summer
mean, I don't know
house.
where in the
Boots on
Hamptons
the
you are.
ground.
No. I mean, Summer House. I need. I don't even want any of you to have to eat it, but I just need photos of the chicken salad at Bethenny's pop-up shop.
Oh my
I
God.
will not be
gosh.
going there. I
No.
will not be going there.
Don't
Nope.
eat anything. I just want to see
No.
We
it.
can't. We
No,
can't.
can't do it. And I'm sure it's not even like her chicken salad. Supposedly they were like,
Bring
somebody
things
got a
in.
photo of like a junior's truck backing up, like delivering all the cheesecakes. It was not her. Like it was not even an original cheesecake. Like she's putting her name
She's
on
insane.
all.
She is.
Yeah.
She's
She-
insane.
I can't with this. I can't
It's
with
so
the crazy
sad, right?
looking Ken doll boyfriend
You know what's
who looks
sad?
like
And
AI.
it goes back to my point before. The original Bethenny from years ago was
Great
the
TV.
most adorable,
Yep.
hilarious, zinger lines.
Yep.
And now look at it's like the Bethenny of long ago was great.
Yeah.
And she's lost her mind.
When she first joined that show with those zingers and she's so quick and she was so funny and she wasn't their age, it was such
Scary
good
Island.
TV.
Nothing is better than
Yeah.
Scary
No,
Island.
Scary-
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Like Scary Island. I can watch Scary Island like once a week. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Just like I can watch Amsterdam,
Well, listen,
Beverly
guys.
Hills.
Heather Gay is in danger of doing the same thing. First of all, we hear that Heather and Teresa go to blows on girls' trip. Supposedly that happens.
Heather,
And-
she's not even on it. Oh,
No,
when they
she's-
go
She
to
shows up at the end,
supposedly
she's
she
on-
is absolutely batshit in Atlanta,
Yep.
and then I guess she comes also to the New York.
Yeah.
I think
No,
the
she goes
New
to the
York.
end at Dorinda's, wherever it at
Yeah,
the Berkshires.
I think they invite everyone that was
Yeah.
on to Dorinda's, whoever can make it, and they all
And
come.
she and
so-
Teresa have a thing in the Berkshires.
And then, did you hear that Tamra and Shannon were disinvited?
Yeah.
Because
I
That
heard that
doesn't
on
surprise
radio,
me.
Andy, too. Yeah.
What did
Doesn't
Tom
surprise
say?
me. Wait, I said it doesn't surprise me. Wait,
Yeah.
while we're sitting here, NeNe posted something on
Ooh.
Instagram.
Boots on the
What?
ground. I love
It's a
this.
video of her essentially teasing. So the video starts and it's like text messages coming in, and she says, "Hold on to your wigs, honey, because the girls keep calling. Tune in to Ultimate Girls Trip on Sunday." She's essentially alluding to like there are some TV opportunities rolling.
Oh,
in.
yeah, for sure.
And she can't wait
She's
to
too
too
good.
us about them
She's
all.
too good. She is too
Good.
good to not be on TV. I'm thrilled. I'm
Yeah.
thrilled.
Me too.
Thrilled.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Loved it.
All right, Tom. So we want to get your final hot take. And what is your favorite Bravo franchise?
And why?
You know, I think I would have to say I would say, I feel like there's like a post-COVID answer and a pre-COVID answer. I think a lot of Housewives seasons were absolutely like spectacular, like 2015 through 2018. I think like Atlanta, New York, OC, like they all had banger seasons then. But post-COVID, like my favorite show that I always get so excited to turn on is Summer House. I just like love those kids. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Same.
It's just
Yeah,
there's
I
something
know.
about the format that comforts me.
Yeah.
It goes down so easy. I'm doing a recap of season 5 right now on the podcast for like a
Such a
throwback
good season.
recap, and
Oh, wow.
it's really fun to go back into the vaults with that show, especially seeing where we are now and seeing how the relationships have changed so much in 5 years. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
think I think Summer House has been a sleeper hit for a long time. I'm not happy that the scandal happened to the people that it happened to, but I'm happy that it did at least get some eyes on the show because I think it's great. But then
Yeah,
besides
I agree.
that, my North Stars are always Atlanta and New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about the new New
Wait,
York?
so how do you feel about the new New York?
So I hated it.
I hated it. Hated it.
Wait,
But
Julie, I,
I
think there's
actually
a
am
but
excited
there.
about Carol coming back.
You
And
are
Oh,
I
we're
am. I am.
not.
Once again,
the
when I
Epstein
like
of it all.
We can't get past the
but when
Epstein
I
of it
like
all.
people like Georgia, I want nothing to do with the people I like. I just like people from afar. I think that she brings a style and a coolness, and I would love to see someone get taken down for the Epstein files because seemingly that is something that we don't do in our government. So
No, so
Yeah.
nobody else
Yes,
is good.
thank you.
What-
If
the
that's what
irony.
happens, then I'm there for it too.
it's actually crazy if Carol is the only one indicted on the Epstein files.
No, and Cy DeSilva will be the one prosecuting her.
Right,
She's
exactly.
the only
Sai,
one.
send your energy elsewhere, please.
Exactly.
Cy doing the
Exactly.
Lord's work and all the heavy lifting. Thank you, Cy. I mean, like, really.
All right. All right, well, before we sign off, Tom, I'm going to make a deal with you. I will go get the chicken salad at Bethenny's place, and I will take a picture, and I will send it to you if you tell John Hill that I'm like a mega super fan.
I'm going to give you a shout out on the show. I'll give you a shout out on the show on Friday.
Shout out to John Hill. Shout out to John Hill. I love that man. I don't listen for Andy. I listen for him. And so I will take one for the team and eat the chicken salad and send you a picture.
Eat it. Literally don't eat it. I want to make sure that you are alive to hear the shout out on radio, Andy.
Okay.
I have to tell you something. I think it's closed. I think her place got shut down for a few days. There was like a problem. I think it's shut down. I'm not kidding, but I don't know.
I'm still going to give you a shout out though.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Tom, this was thrilling. We loved every minute of it. Can you tell our listeners where they can find you on socials?
Yes, thank you. I mean, honestly, y'all, thanks so much for having me. This was a blast. I would love to have y'all on my show sometime soon.
We would love it. We would love it. And I was just going to say, we have to have you back because there's a whole bunch of fall shows
hit me up
launching.
Whenever.
We want you for the fall shows for sure.
Yes, would love that. Yeah, you can follow me at the Tom Hamlett wherever you are online. And then the show is Dumpster Dive. I release 3 to 4 episodes a week right now. I'm just wrapping up Atlanta coverage and moving into Salt Lake City and Roni coverage. And I'll also be continuing some throwback recaps of old reality shows. Maybe not a Bravo show, so stay tuned for that. And I have some great interviews going on the show. I'm interviewing a lot of different pop culture experts and podcasters and comedians that we have loved for a long time about Bravo and its effect on the culture at large. So go check that out. Had a great interview with Danny Pellegrino. It was wonderful. So go check that out.
Okay.
Oh my God. We love
another
Danny.
one. I'm obsessed with Danny Pellegrino. Obsessed.
He's the best. Who isn't?
He's the best.
He's absolute dreamboat. Yeah.
My God. And the way he delivers his whole podcast and the little like musical things that he puts in, and it's like,
I'm obsessed with him.
I can't. It's so
Yes,
funny.
he's the best.
This was awesome. Thank you so much, Tom. Thank you so much for coming. Bye, hotties.
Bye.